What's happening, Hollywood men fam? Get ready to dive headfirst into the absolute latest, the hottest, and the most talked about stories hitting the scene. The news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we've got the inside track on what you absolutely cannot miss. We're kicking things off with a major cinematic event that's got everyone buzzing, a film that's pushing boundaries and redefining what we expect from our biggest stars. Then, we're shifting gears to a visual transformation that's taken the internet by storm. One of the most recognizable faces on the planet has unveiled a dramatically different look, sparking a massive wave of reactions and a whole lot of speculation from fans worldwide. But the surprises don't stop there. We're also diving into the ever-unpredictable world of politics, where an unexpected contender is making major waves in the upcoming election landscape. You won't believe who's climbing the ranks and challenging the established order. And finally, we're tackling a unique situation that highlights the complexities of online content and user verification. It's a reminder of the digital age we live in and how even simple access can become a headline. Stick around for all the details. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update from Hollywood men. Hollywood's boldest transformation. Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt are diving deep into the raw, unvarnished world of mixed martial arts with Benny Safdie's highly anticipated film, The Smashing Machine. Johnson, sharing his excitement about his first Venice Film Festival appearance, revealed his long-held ambition to break free from his blockbuster image and explore more challenging, character-driven roles. He expressed how crucial the support of respected colleagues like Blunt and Safdie was in making this artistic leap. When you're in Hollywood, it becomes about box office, and you chase the box office. And the box office in our business can be very resounding, and it could push you into a category, Johnson explained, highlighting the pressure to stay within defined lanes. I made those movies and I liked them. They were fun. Some were really good and did well, and some not so much. But what I did realize is that I had this burning desire and a voice in my head that said, what if there is more? He added, emphasizing his drive for artistic growth. Safdie, making his solo directorial debut, chose the experimental and close-knit MMA scene of the 1990s, drawn to the unique blend of intense competition and underlying camaraderie among fighters. There was something so experimental about what was going on. You had all of these different martial arts forms competing against one another, and it was just such a unique sport, Safdie commented. It was also such a close-knit community, where everybody knew one another and everybody loved one another, and there was such a closeness amongst them, and to have that contradiction of this fighting world. But this love between them was something that was really beautiful to me, and I wanted to explore that. Emily Blunt, portraying Mark Kerr's girlfriend Dawn Staples, spoke about the complexities of capturing the life of a fighter's partner, describing it as an all-consuming world. She appreciated the opportunity to portray a more realistic, full-spectrum relationship, complete with its regrets, eruptions, and hazardous nature, alongside the deep, profound love and devotion. Blunt praised Safdie's visceral and spontaneous shooting style, noting, "It was just exciting to be able to work like that with Benny's visceral way of shooting that was so spontaneous, so it was just like the guardrails came off for us every day." The film, produced by 7 Bucks Productions and Safdie's Out for the Count, is set to hit theaters on October 3rd, promising a raw and authentic look at the life of UFC legend Mark Kerr. The film's portrayal of Kerr, a former UFC heavyweight champion and decorated athlete, is expected to shed light on the personal struggles behind the public persona. The dynamic between Johnson and Blunt in portraying the tumultuous yet loving relationship of Kerr and Staples is already generating significant buzz, with critics anticipating a powerful cinematic experience that delves into the human cost of pursuing athletic greatness. The film's premiere at Venice has set a high bar for its subsequent release, positioning it as a major contender in the awards season. Audiences are eager to see Johnson's dramatic departure from his typical roles and Blunt's nuanced performance in a narrative that promises both intense action and profound emotional depth. The decision to focus on the 1990s era of UFC also taps into a nostalgic yet raw period of the sport's evolution, offering a unique historical lens through which to view the personal journey of Mark Kerr. The film's artistic integrity and the star power of its leads suggest a compelling narrative that will resonate with fans of both sports dramas and character-focused cinema. It's a project that clearly aims to challenge perceptions and deliver a performance-driven spectacle that leaves a lasting impact. But before we get too deep into the fight, did you catch the buzz around his latest appearance? We're talking about a transformation that's got everyone talking. The Rock's shocking new look. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has sent shockwaves across the internet with a dramatically slimmed-down physique, sparking widespread fan concern and viral discussion. The action superstar, renowned for his muscular build, appeared at the Miu Miu Women's Tales event alongside co-star Emily Blunt for their film, The Smashing Machine, showcasing a noticeably leaner appearance that left many fans stunned. Social media platforms exploded with comments, with one user tweeting, "The Rock is currently going viral after losing a lot of muscle," while another observed, "He's so lean." A third fan quipped, "Damn, he's half of what he was." The rapid transformation also led to speculation, with one commenter drawing parallels to other actors undergoing significant physical changes, asking, "First baddest to now him. Is something going on in Hollywood that they aren't telling us?" Johnson's representatives have been contacted for comment amidst the fervent online speculation. This striking change in appearance is, in fact, in service of his upcoming role as UFC fighter Mark Kerr in the A24 film, The Smashing Machine. Johnson himself has spoken about his desire to push his acting boundaries, telling Variety, "Benny Safdie wants to create and continues to push the envelope when it comes to stories that are raw and real, characters that are authentic and at times uncomfortable and arresting." He elaborated on his career aspirations, stating, "I'm at a point in my career where I want to push myself in ways that I've not pushed myself in the past. I'm at a point in my career where I want to make films that matter, that explore a humanity and explore struggle and pain." This dedication to authentic portrayal, even if it means a significant physical metamorphosis, underscores Johnson's commitment to his craft. The film delves into the complexities of Kerr's life during the no-holds-barred era of the UFC, exploring his personal struggles alongside his professional career. The narrative aims to provide a raw and intimate look at the fighter's journey, and Johnson's willingness to embody Kerr's physical state is a testament to this goal. The fan reactions highlight the public's deep connection to Johnson's established image, making his artistic risks all the more impactful. While some express concern, many are also intrigued by this new dimension of his acting career, anticipating a performance that challenges expectations. The discussion around his physique is a testament to his global recognition and the intense scrutiny that comes with it. This transformation is not merely a stylistic choice, but a foundational element of his preparation for a role that demands a deep dive into the physical and emotional realities of a legendary fighter. The contrast between his iconic persona and the character he is portraying is precisely what makes this project so compelling for audiences and critics alike. It's a bold move that signals a new chapter in his acting journey, one focused on depth and authenticity. The viral nature of the response further emphasizes Johnson's immense cultural footprint and the anticipation surrounding his more dramatic acting ventures. The world is watching to see how this acclaimed actor navigates such a significant physical and artistic challenge, cementing his reputation as an artist willing to go the distance for his roles. The conversation is a powerful indicator of the anticipation for The Smashing Machine and Johnson's commitment to embodying the role fully. From a dramatic physical shift to a political one, the world of The Rock continues to surprise us. Have you ever thought about him in a different kind of arena? We're talking about the political arena. The Rock's presidential odds surge. In a stunning development that has political analysts and the public alike raising eyebrows, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has significantly climbed the ranks in the 2028 U.S. presidential election betting markets, even surpassing Vice President Kamala Harris. According to prediction platform Polymarket, Johnson's odds now place him at a 5% to 7% chance of winning the presidency, positioning him as a formidable contender and placing him ahead of established political figures like Harris. This surge is particularly noteworthy, as it highlights the increasing influence of celebrity culture in the political sphere and underscores Johnson's immense cultural impact beyond his entertainment career. Analysts have pointed out the remarkable feat of an entertainer outranking a sitting vice president in such markets, signaling a potential shift in how voters perceive candidates and the role of public profile in political aspirations. CoinDesk reported on the shift, noting that Johnson's odds have effectively shoved Harris down the list, fueling widespread speculation about his political ambitions. While these figures may reflect public curiosity more than a concrete political campaign, the optics are undeniably striking, demonstrating Johnson's broad appeal and the public's openness to unconventional candidates. This is not the first time Johnson's name has been linked to a presidential run. A 2021 poll indicated that nearly half of Americans would support him, and he has previously acknowledged receiving overtures to consider a campaign, stating he would only run if the public genuinely desired it. The rise of celebrity candidates is a trend that has precedent in American politics, with figures like Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump successfully transitioning from Hollywood to the highest echelons of government. Johnson's current standing in the betting markets further solidifies this trend, suggesting that charisma, public recognition, and a strong personal brand can translate into significant political capital. Whether Johnson harbors genuine presidential ambitions or is simply leveraging his platform, his presence in the political conversation is undeniable. His popularity, magnetic personality, and larger-than-life persona make him a compelling figure in an era where the lines between entertainment and politics are increasingly blurred. This development also raises questions about the evolving nature of political campaigning and the factors that contribute to a candidate's perceived viability. As the political landscape continues to transform, figures like Johnson represent a new frontier, where entertainment value and cultural resonance can play a pivotal role in shaping public opinion and electoral outcomes. The sheer fact that he is being discussed in the same breath as seasoned politicians underscores the unique position he occupies in contemporary culture. His potential entry into politics, however speculative, serves as a fascinating case study in the intersection of celebrity, influence, and political power. It's a clear indication that his rock persona and his considerable charisma are resonating far beyond the wrestling ring and the movie set, making him a significant wildcard in the future of American politics. The conversation around his potential candidacy is a reflection of his vast reach and the public's engagement with figures who transcend traditional boundaries. While we're talking about unexpected moves and public perception, there's another kind of headline that's been making rounds, this time about how we even get to see the news. It's a digital tug-of-war. Digital gatekeepers, access denied. A peculiar situation has emerged, highlighting the evolving landscape of online content access and the measures taken to verify user authenticity. Our system flagged a user's behavior as potentially automated, leading to a denial of access and a reminder of the strict terms and conditions in place regarding data collection and automated access. News Group Newspapers, in line with industry standards and its own policies, prohibits the access, collection, text, or data mining of its content by any automated means, including those for AI and machine learning development. This stance is clearly outlined in their terms and conditions, emphasizing the need for legitimate user engagement. For entities interested in commercial use of their content, a specific channel for inquiry has been provided via crawl permission at News Co. UK, ensuring that any data usage is properly licensed and agreed upon. The notice also acknowledges that automated behavior can sometimes be misidentified by system protocols, and for legitimate users encountering such issues, a customer support channel has been established at Help at Thesun Co. UK. This incident underscores a broader trend in digital media, where platforms are increasingly implementing sophisticated measures to differentiate between genuine human interaction and automated processes, often to protect their intellectual property and maintain the integrity of their user experience. The proliferation of AI technologies and the demand for vast datasets have put a spotlight on the value of published content, leading publishers to enact stricter controls over how their material can be accessed and utilized. The underlying principle is to safeguard the work of journalists and the business models that support their reporting. News Group Newspapers policy reflects a commitment to preserving the rights of content creators and ensuring that any commercial exploitation of their work is conducted through transparent and authorized channels. The mention of specific uses like AI and machine learning indicates an awareness of emerging technologies and a proactive approach to managing their impact on the media industry. This situation serves as a critical reminder for all Internet users about the importance of adhering to website terms of service and understanding the digital rights managed by content providers. It also highlights the ongoing challenge for platforms in balancing the need for security and content protection with the goal of providing an accessible and user-friendly experience for their audience. The communication from News Group newspapers is direct and informative, aiming to clarify their position on automated access and provide clear pathways for both commercial inquiries and user support. It's a nuanced issue that touches upon data privacy, intellectual property, and the future of digital content consumption, reflecting the complex interplay between technology, media, and user behavior in the modern digital age. The specific mention of AI and machine learning in the context of prohibited data mining points to the growing concerns within the publishing industry about the unauthorized use of copyrighted material for training artificial intelligence models, a practice that could undermine the value of original journalism. Therefore, such verification measures are becoming increasingly standard across the digital publishing landscape. And that brings us to the end of our packed update. But before you go, let's do a super quick recap of everything we covered today. That was a massive update. We saw Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt making waves with the smashing machine. Johnson's shocking new look went viral, The Rock's presidential odds are soaring, and we touched on digital access verification. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.